tell me, like, how complicated is it to run one of these programs in-house and to meet these minimal accounting standards by tracking mileage? Like, what is the burden of an in-house attempt at mileage logging or mileage tracking?
The simple answer is these programs have been set up for companies to run, okay? So there's no like specialization that you need. It can be done in-house. Now, part of the trick with it being done in-house is then obviously now you're taking time. Although you're saving on taxes, you're now taking up more time for your finance team or your HR team to track this mileage. One of the other big things is, again, going back to writing it down on paper and doing this manual method, is sometimes things can get missed. There's human error, right? Think about probably you and me growing up, we family road trips, right? You use like a paper map, and you have to trace it out, or you figure out how to get there, and your dad's getting you in trouble because you took a wrong turn somewhere or something. Where now we have like Google Maps and GPSs and such that are automated to help reduce that human error. And so that's another part of, again, it can be done in-house, but like reducing that human error where possible is a good idea for when it comes around to tax season or compliance or audits or things like that. Just having like an app to track it, or use technology that we have, and that will help get rid of some of these human errors.
The first time I would use Google Maps with my family when I was younger, we would print off the directions from Google Maps. So you would get the directions, you would print them off, and then somebody would be trying to navigate while the other person drove. And you could pretty much certify that you would make one wrong turn per trip minimum. There is no way you were getting there on a long road trip without making at least one mistake. And the same principle applies to tracking mileage for work. When you're writing things down on a piece of paper, there's just a lot of opportunity for human error, and probably, all that said, the more important issue is the time that you're spending to do that, right? The time that it takes to record every one of these trips, given that you have to put odometer readings, addresses, and the business purpose of every trip. So it's a hassle for the drivers.